Hi everyone, welcome back to this inspiring space. My name is Maya. In shamanism, as in any other spiritual practice or path, or any practice that connects and helps us communicate with nature and nature's spirits, there is a language that is being spoken from the world of plants, from the world of trees, from the world of rocks and stones, from the world of water, from the wind, from the sun, from the moon, from the stars. Everyone has their own way of listening and tuning into one frequency, or maybe more than one frequency, in how nature and the world around us is communicating with us. And usually, as we fine tune and as we cleanse and as we straighten our energy and as we raise our frequency with more cleansings and more refinement and flow and harmony of the world within us, we are able to receive more. In the beginning of my journey, what I was in awe of, this was in 2011, was the guide that was talking to us in between ceremonies. And I was in awe in how that guide was expressing things and how the expression was really coming from a place of knowledge. That guy was experienced, and that guide became my teacher. And I knew this from the beginning. This connection was there. Yet what I did is I sought the other person's truth a bit more than I was seeking my own. And why I'm sharing this today is plants communicate with us in a simple way. And they communicate with us in a way that we understand. And usually if this is not happening for you, you can ask for it and be open to receiving how the guidance comes. And if the facilitator or the shamanic guide or the practitioner who is holding space for you with a specific master plant or a specific Master Mycelium is not communicating with you in a simple way that you can understand, is not meeting with you where you are and taking you on a journey, then there is an inconsistency. There's a lack of communication. There's a kind of a cut. And that cut is usually described by, I know better than you. You need to come into my world to start understanding what I mean by saying this. And this is not usually how medicine works. This is how other kinds of spaces work. And if we want to tap into this, this is what can include things related to manipulation and abuse and twisted stuff. And these are usually based on greed and usually based on control. What I'm talking about here is more about bringing awareness. It's really not to oppose, because it's not worthy to do that. And it's really about seeing that, acknowledging that, and seeing what am I looking for when I'm going into ceremony. If I'm looking for a teacher and I want to become that teacher, then it's going to be a hard ride, because you are unique in your own being. And the real teacher is supposed to be guiding you to become who you are, not who they are. And this is exactly how the medicine in the world of plant medicine works. If the guide is not reflecting that simplicity, the humbleness in going and meeting with you while reminding you that you need to do your part, because this is a major part of the agreement. You need to do the work. But the simple communication, the simple language of explaining things is essential. And if you look how indigenous people explain things, sometimes it's too simple that we're kind of looking for why they're not answering my question. And this is what used to happen with the maestro that I used to work with. When people would sit with him and ask him questions, his answers would be very simple. And people would be like, could it be that simple? And yes, because if it's not simple, then there's something that doesn't feel right. There's something that is disconnecting the guide from the person who is in their space. And this is what is at the base of hierarchy, is at the base of I know better than you, and you need to do this in order to understand what I'm saying or what I'm doing. I'm sharing this from the experience of watching it over years in ceremonial settings and outside ceremony. And what I've seen has taught me a lot, and this is why I'm sharing it with you. And the mistakes, or what we call the mistakes that we do, usually are very essential to learn from. And when we watch things more and more, we learn more and more. And so this is my sharing today with you. If the guide is not meeting with you and mediating a language that is simple for you to understand, then this person is not supposed to be your guide. On the other hand, if you're looking for complexity in your journey, then you will resonate with a guide that is complex, that is mysterious, that is not really speaking out with a sense of clarity. And there's a kind of a going around the bush in the way they are communicating with you. And both ways are perfect. Both ways are divinely put. But when you are seeking clarity, when you are seeking to be held and to understand the simplicity of how medicine and medicine spaces are helping you heal, helping you grow, then this is how it should feel like. Otherwise, there's a different way that you are choosing to go through on this journey in this lifetime. And this is also another lesson. And every lesson is to be honored and to be respected. Here I'm sharing more about things related to how simple can things be without force, without trying to invade, without trying to make things happen for other people. Medicine is about being with you, meeting with you, watching over you, and guiding you over and over again until you see what you need to see. And that's the beauty of the world of plant medicine. That's the beauty of the world of the plant teachers and the Master Mycelium. I hope this sharing inspired you. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. I hope also that the sound is better this time. And I'll be sharing more. Thank you for the support. And thank you for subscribing. I send you much love and many, many blessings.